Try not to do that all night. Where the fuck? There we go. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hey, happy Friday Eve. The best day of the week. Because we made it past Thursday. And we're this close to Friday. Fantastic, right? And you'll notice I am now Band-Aid free. So typing and trackpad has been fantastic. I'm a little slow just because I'm still kind of paranoid. Hey Ron, how's it going? What up, buddy? No, I have to not turn on the calculator. Let's get past the weird song. Go back to stream. Yeah, sure, let's save it. Let's pick a new one. Maybe we'll go orchestral today. Yeah, it's, and I over-exaggerated, but I didn't like cut my finger off. It was just like this tip part. But I immediately, like grabbed it, kept it with my heart, just wrapped the shit out of it. Cause I was not dealing with, you know, losing anything. Harlow, what up, bud? Welcome to the party, Mallet. I wish I could find a good guitar sound. I think I found something with the acoustic though. No, it's a classical. Oh yeah. Yeah, like if you hit the acoustic, it does a little bring. Yeah, not fun enough. And that just sounds like shit. Really wish I had a better guitar sound. Gamer's organ. The fuck is that? Performance package. I don't know what any of this is. Percussion. World. Yeah, I don't have any of these. I'd have to download them. Which I can, I just don't want to. Let's go with the flute. Why not? Let's get this going. There we go. And now we can do stuff. Fantastic! And a little flute solo. Oh yeah, you can't do chords with the flute. Flute, man, we gotta go higher than that. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Flute can be a little bit louder. Yeah. Now we're fluting. I can play... one. That's not true. I guess I could play a little guitar. Like a teeny bit. I could do power chords. That's all I needed to do. I'm sure I could learn any instrument. Maybe. Though I realized, because my daughter plays the flute. She's actually really good. It's really hard to play. Like just straight out to like get like a real tone. Ooh, yeah. Just play all day. It's really easy to do. Sweet little background flute noises. You got a haircut today. Ooh, and you really had long hair. Oh, damn. For 5 years. Whoa, that's a big change. Why'd you do that? Why'd you leave it so long during summer? I didn't think you would have done it sooner. Well, that's crazy. Now you're back to average length. Man. You can play tabla. Oh, it's an Indian classical instrument. Oh, you're Russian. Yeah, that's fine. Tabla. Do I have a tabla on here? I saw some stuff. What was it? Classical string? No. Wait, wasn't I just on? Oh, was it? No. Where did I just see like class? Oh, world maybe string. Oh no, I got a pipa. I know I saw something. Whatever. A pipa. Oh, your grandfather's. Sweet. Hey guys, I don't remember what the hell we were doing. Oh, percussion. Okay, I'll have to check that out then. What were we doing? Where did I leave off? I know we've been working on like when cutscenes show up and the movement and the triggering. We did the multi-select yesterday. And we were... I don't remember. Forgot my backlight. Fell over. Yeah, I don't remember. Are we gonna have to fire up the YouTube and check what I did yesterday? No, hold on. Let's see what the code tells us. Next mission shit. Were we having issues with the show next mission not working? I think I was trying to replicate and I couldn't get things to work, maybe? Because... Alright, well let's just go through this. See what happens. See, we're on local though. Were we on local because we were trying to fix something? Double up the Orbem? Yeah, here. Let's catch the last, like, second of yesterday's stream. That's not what I was trying to click on. Hey, look, it's C. Scott Dev. Here's my buddy. I'm gonna have to go to my own videos. Okay, live. That would be you. We'll go to the very end. The very end. This mission is that. after I push this, I am going to call the night, everybody. It is much too... push what? Speak. I pushed something. So maybe we fixed it. Whatever it was. Just up. I think this is going to work. Wait, what's going to work? Well, that's where I left off in the code, obviously. Mission. So I think I fixed save mission. The show mission. Save mission. Show next mission. Problem. Show next mission takes the next mission. Yeah. From that mission. And it'll split it into an array if it's an array. Okay, so I think I have this. You kind of sad right now? Okay, I'm going to push this up. I think this is going to work. I know it could help you out. Alright. I think we know that we pushed up the code, so we're going to test it in production. But before that, hey! You know what I haven't been able to play with lately because of my finger? Flex keys. Hey, perfect music for the background. Flex keys. You need more dexterous or agile fingers? Are you a programmer? Ow, ow, ow. We'll use one. We'll just use the 3 fingers. Are you a programmer? A musician? Perhaps you climb mountains? And you need better grip strength? Hey, why don't you flex those fingers with flex keys? Very versatile, very lightweight, and fits in your pocket. Best part is, there's a handy dandy website you can go to pick this up, and it's only $4.99. $4.99. And converts to whatever currency you use, maybe. We only ship in the US though, so if you happen to have different currency in the US, then you're good to go. But there's more. It also comes in different colors. And the best part is, not only can you get it in different colors, but you can actually customize the keys and the shell colors so they can come in interchangeable colors. And technically, if you talk to me directly, you could get every key in a different color as well. I don't have that option on the website, but leave me a quick note and I'll do it for you. Oh yeah. So yeah, next time you're thinking, I want to type faster. I want to play piano faster. I want to fucking tickle the trumpet keys faster. Flex keys. Get it. Orbem.shop, Orbem.store, flexkeys.shop, flexkeys.store. And you can get these right now. And I'll even make it for you on stream. We'll just throw this bad boy on here and you can watch your product being made live. I don't think you can beat that, guys. I'll be honest. So I'll leave it up to you. Flex keys. All right. There we go. Buy right now. Listen to Harlow. He knows. Speaking of printer, there is a flash sale going on right now. FL Sun S1 Pro for basically half off. And I picked it up today. So I'm going to be moving my T1 Pro Delta printer, which you guys seen print. It's very fast and it's very loud, but it's very good. The S1 Pro is like 20% faster. It's supposed to be like 20% quieter, and it's an all-included system too, so it should be more reliable. It's also bigger, but very excited that I finally picked one up because it's like a $1,600 printer. So getting it for $700 is crazy. So yes, I'll probably move my other printer over here. So I'll have that one here, which will be my main one, and then I'll have the other Delta just to churn out product, which will be great. So, you know, when the time comes when people start buying all these products I'm making, we'll have the ability to do it. All right. Anyways, back to the game. So let's go ahead and jump into the production. And let's see. Is this production? This is production. Okay. I want to just start in Thyrus and see what the fuck we're doing right now. Okay. Holy guacamole. So let's go ahead and see. Talk to your onboarder is still showing as the mission. That's wrong. Didn't we fix that? Hold on. We need to fix something. So let's go over to missions and collect your ID cards. Next mission should be oh, collect your ID card. No, what? This is collect your ID card. Should we talk to your onboarder? Wait, did I save the wrong one? Was that why this was broken the whole time? It's very possible. Alright, so talk to your onboarder is the next mission. So if we refresh this. There we go. So collect your ID card. You gotta go to bed. Yeah, Harlow, I get it, man. I'm probably not going to be on for like over an hour, so catch you in the next one, bud. Thanks for jumping on. Leave it on in the background. Give me that sweet watch time. I'll lull you to sleep. I should just use the flute. Alright, here we go. Now we'll go ahead and see if this works.
Sir? Hello, may I help you? Yes. Mr. Milf, a permanent... Here are your... Here... Thank you, sir.
There we go. Alright, talk to your onboarder showed up. Perfect. Oh, we have a call.
This is your CNC device.
Thank you.
Refer to this while in the Tyrus Research Facility.
Okay, she's sitting here.
Hello, Milford. Ahead.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh. Hello.
It's...
She moved perfectly. Nice and fast. I'm like, oh shit, I better catch up to her. And we finished that mission. Okay. And, okay. So, we're good. So far, so good. Next thing we need to do is create the new mission, which I thought we did already, but I guess we haven't, like, finished it. Let's close these just so I don't screw anything up. Let's go to missions. I know I created it. Might have been locally, though. No, yeah, organize your office. Okay. So organize your office is going to have multiple other missions. So first off, let's publish this one first, just to get it out of the way. And this one's gonna get you some points. That's fine. We'll give you like 50 points. And we'll publish that. And the other mission, which is talk to your onboarder, will beget this mission. So we'll do organize your office will be the next mission. I like the multi-select. It's good. It's clean. Alrighty. And now next things next, we need to create all the other missions for dragging your shit. Now, I think I should create the items I'm dragging first. So let's get into that logic. First off,
I can't help but notice how fast you walk.
I like the ... pauses.
Sorry, I lost track of my velocity at times. It's part of...
How do you accomplish?
You'll find that this research facility has a lot of pets. We can... Do you have...
So, what's with the glass?
What about...
Well... Well, that's good.
Sorry,
Nothing will ruin your afternoon quite like shrapnel.
I missed lunch.
So, dinner, tonight.
And then he gives the old blank stare.
Wonderful, then, it's a date. Why don't you get settled here and I'll send the dinner specifics to your CNC?
Chin.
By the way, it stands for Closed Network. Great, thanks for the information.
Oh, I selected the wrong person for that, obviously. Cool, and then she runs off, and now she's in her office. Technically, we should be able to go see if she's in her office. Let's go take a look and make sure she walked to the right destination. She's so fast. And we'll get to use that speed when we collect her as our own character, which is pretty cool. Which'll be fun to get around the office. And there she is. Hey, how's it going? She's just chilling there in her office. Perfect. Okay, let's get back to business. So what we're going to do is, first off, we need a mission trigger. That will complete the mission for completing... that'll complete the Organize Your Office mission, which will start 4 other missions.
This is gonna take forever to get in order. Well, never a better time than now, I suppose.
See, this trigger will be with the other trigger. I'll basically, when I trigger that, I'll trigger also the mission completing, and it'll start all the other ones. So at least you have a little bit of a guide for what you're doing. So let's... So organize your shit will come from that. Okay. And then you're going to complete that. So let's get at least the mission trigger finished, and then we'll start adding the items we're going to drag around. So organize your office. And I think mission trigger is supposed to be the thing that completes the mission, right? Pretty sure. Let's double check. So this is mission trigger top. Okay, let me double check that in the code. Mission trigger. And that saves the mission. Yeah, okay. So that does complete the missions. Okay, cool. Well, let me go ahead and add a new... let's see if we can do this. Because in MetaBox... nope, not that one. In this one. Mission trigger. I think we're going to do this. This will have a new label now. Where's my label list? Right here. So this one triggers the completion of a mission, of this mission. So yeah, perfect. That is English, understandable English. Cool. I'm not gonna push the code up for that. I just want to make sure I didn't forget to do that. Okay, so the mission trigger is going to be basically in the same spot. Throw dev mode on. Let's get our pinpoint. And I think what I want to do is actually match this one. So, I mean, technically we could just look it up, but 1869 for top. Wrong one. 1869 by 1278. And I think this is like 30, no, it's like 200 by 30, something like that. Okay. Cool. And now we'll have a way of triggering this mission. I don't know why this trigger didn't go away. Pretty sure I said delete all triggers when they get triggered, but whatever. Alright, let's do another new game, and let's go through the flow one more time just to make sure we can get to the office. And then, yeah, we'll call it.
Hello.
We'll start making draggables.
I'm Dr. Gray. I hope you have a great day. Oh,
It's
hello.
Negrescu.
Oh, it
I'll
didn't
be
work.
showing you to your station
Shit.
and getting onboarded. Follow me, please.
Why didn't it work? Oh shit, I didn't put an area. Come on, son. No, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, it did work.
Oh,
Hello,
I'm
it's
so sorry.
Negrescu.
Can I help you?
I'll be showing you to your station and getting
Okay.
onboarded. Follow me, please.
Now we'll jump on over here. So now it says organize your office, but we're gonna talk to her one more time.
But notice how fat.
Oh, sorry. It's part of my pet.
How do you accomplish this?
You'll find that this research we can push the as. Do you have any questions?
So, what's...
What about them?
Well, there isn't...
I'm just trying to get her out of the way.
Well, that's good. Sorry for...
Oh,
I missed lunch.
so. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so
Great. Thanks for the information.
I really have to switch that to my voice. Okay, so now what should happen is when I walk in, that mission should complete, and we should get the pop-up with the explainer.
This is gonna take forever
There
to
we
get
go.
in order. Well, never a better time than now, I suppose.
Perfect. So, now we need to add items in here to drag around. So I think the best way to do that is let's build the office completely, like put together, and then we'll just export the actual, office items as individual items, and then we'll be able to drag them around. So, jump on into the handy dandy Photoshop. Let's see if we can make some shit. Okay, so my office is right here. Honestly, I remember in the book, I think I meant there to be another row of offices over here on the left. Because Professor Zing, who's working on Perpetual Power, was supposed to be over here on the left. But it's fine. There's actually a lot of things missing. Like there's also like a stage where they're supposed to do like the announcement of the purge and stuff like that, but maybe we'll figure that out later. Okay, so for his office, we're gonna need a desk. We're gonna need some bookshelves, and we're gonna need computer, and I don't know, maybe some wires or something. No. Let's start with the desk, and we'll just kind of build from there. So what do we want? Do we want to just take the same desk he had in Foresight, maybe? I think that one didn't have anything on it, though. Let's go ahead and open that up. Foresight. Pretty. Alright. Yeah. We can probably get away with using this. I can actually, like clean it up a little bit. Make it look more useful. I like the scale, Looks good. And then I think the best way, what we're gonna do is probably give like little indents or something where you're supposed to put it. I don't know. I gotta figure out how I want the drag destination to look. But let's go ahead and take this. Shit. Let's add this to the top right now. Call it Green Desk. Alright, so whatever the hell this thing is, got to go. You have got to go. I do not need whatever you are. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that's fine. I guess it's kind of... should have a little bit more of this pattern over here. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. That looks better. And let's get rid of these boxes. These are no longer needed. I don't even know what the hell these are. Alright, you're gone. I'll have to replace that shadow over there. And let's actually get rid of this too. Fantastic. Alright. And now let's fill in the blank with the shadowing. You know, it'd probably be easier to just get rid of the shadow altogether and then redraw it. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, thank God I have my fingertip back. Oh my gosh, I could not do any of this work without it. That's for damn sure. All my controls in my finger. Hey! What up, Dak dude? Welcome back, my friend. How you doing? What am I doing? Oh. Okay. I think we already have something set up for some shadowing. Yeah, we do. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, we're gonna need to go a little bit straighter. Nice. Well, obviously this is gonna have to go underneath. Let's put another layer under there. In fact, what we could do is just create a perfect fucking fly on my lamp. God damn it. We'll do this. And we'll add some feathering. I guess we could start with that. And let's scale it up, actually. Okay. And now we can just back it off with some sweet erasing. Cool. 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 Yeah, something like that. And then just lower the opacity. Ta-da! New shadow. Fantastic! Alright, let's merge that down. Graham desk. Cool. So now we have a great desk in here. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so desk. Step one, desk. Let's leave that. I kind of remember having this in my mind, like right in the front. Figure I'll just lurk for a good while. Cool. Thanks, Stack Dude. Appreciate you lurking, my friend. Alright, so we'll put something like, maybe like right here. And now we need a chair. And we'll probably just steal some chairs from over here. Maybe, yeah, steal one of these. Cool. Let's flip it. And I'm gonna change the color. Let's make it black. I feel like he'd have just a black chair. Dum 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 dum. Do that do that. Actually, let's go back, and I'll leave some of the coloring here. We'll just grab this orange bit. Grab the cushion color. We'll make it look black. That way you'll never know this also came from Foresight. Alright, cool. Womp. And I don't need a fucking video. Thank you. Alright. Go ahead and make this look black. And that's how you make things look black. Desaturation, and then just use the levels. And you don't need it to be too dark. And then we can give it a little bit of color. Maybe. Nah, let's go more magenta maybe. Too magenta, more red. Less magenta. Yeah, that's looking a little good. Cool. There you go. Now we have a chair. And the scale's still pretty good. And actually, I feel like maybe we should have a couple discs. You know what I mean? Maybe we can even flip this one around. Yeah, that way we can put more stuff in the office. So I'm thinking maybe this desk is right here. His chair would be more right here. God damn it. Get the fuck out of here, dude. And then let's make this other desk. Yeah, maybe be on the corner and we can have like computer equipment on it. Hey, Harlow's back. See? You just can't sleep unless I give you some flute. I was doing like the Pied Piper, calling you back. Actually, 3 desks. I feel like he needs more, oh shit, more metal tables around his office. And we'll flip this one back again. Perfect. Put this one over here. Perfect. So we'll have 3 desks. One with all his equipment here. We need some like equipment for what he's working on, which is the transportation device. We need we need a bookcase over here, which we can probably steal from over here. I kind of want it to be steel cases though, so we might need a new one actually. I kind of like the idea of this desk being in the back too. Though these are glass walls, maybe not. Maybe. Do I like the idea of like a shelf or something? Nah, we don't need that. Okay. So now we need bookshelf, bookshelf, and computer equipment. Now you gotta remember that we need to be able to drag this stuff into position. So we can't have it too hard to get around. So I'm thinking computer can go right here on the left. Big computer tower. An apparatus for his transportation device. Computer on the desk, I'll have to add that too. And then maybe we'll just put bookshelves over here. And then we'll just stack these tables with stuff. You know, stuff that he might need. Tools and shit. And then in the back here, whatever. We'll just have some empty space so that he can get around. Okay. Let's start with the bookshelf. Let's start with the bookshelf. Sama. Here, I'm going to make an announcement because Sama always forgets. There we go. Now he can't forget. Alright, so... Imagine a pixel art style steel bookshelf. Sure. And we're gonna need this, you know, straight view. So I can't use isometric perspective on this one because I need it against the back wall. Which is fine. Good. At least it's doing the correct style. I like this first one, I think. Kinda. Looks kind of dumb. Are these steel? This one's okay. Alright, Dak Dude. Catch you in the next one, my friend. Ooh, it includes swimming. You definitely need some sleep then. Let's try again and say no background. Steel framed bookshelf. I guess I could call it bookcase, not bookshelf, right? Bookcase. Okay. Cool. Getting more in the style I want. Actually, this one's gonna do well. Let's go ahead and grab the third one. And then let's get some variations of it. Just to see if we can get something better. And then we can grab a couple different of the same one, you know, and put them next to each other. Okay. Sure. Not bad. What about you? This doesn't look like a very different variation. What the hell? Oh wait, this is the very different one. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I don't know why they put like plants on it and shit. I guess that's nice. I think we'll go for a couple of these. Let's do like number 3. And I don't know, maybe we'll go for one of these just so they're not so similar. Can go for number 4. Cool. Womp. Yeah, we'll go for this one. Cool. So big. Best thing about pixel RPGs is that they can look pixely. Don't have to be the best quality images in the world. Okay, so this is the one issue I have with bookshelves. We're gonna have to cut these off to like that. It's because my walls are not that tall. Even though it's supposed to be technically hanging from the ceiling. Alright, so let's do... You know, I might only have room for one bookshelf. Now that I think about it. So I don't think I can even use this one. Which is fine, because it had a bunch of plants and shit in it anyways. Alright. Let's see if we can get rid of the background. Perfect. And now we need to get rid of all this too, unfortunately. Let's see if we can do that without too much trouble. And then I can add some, you know, shadowing if I need to behind it. Yeah, that's that guitar sound effect in the background of the the music. I do a little solo at the end. This should be okay. Dum, 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 dum. Alright. You. Good enough. Okay. Grand. And let's actually cut off the top. I'm thinking TBH, like maybe cutting off the bottom and just putting this on the floor. Yeah, I mean, that way it can just be the right height. Something like that. Yeah, that's better. Now all we need to do is clean up this fucking shitty background job with a little blur and with some shadowing. Not too bad. This one's actually pretty bad. Let's switch to pencil. What? Pencil. Alright. Clean you up. That's better. Uh-huh. Yeah. Cool. This should be fine. That should be fine. Let's actually crisp this up again with the pencil. Okay. Not too bad. Now let's add a little bit of shadow. in the background. Delete that. Okay. Switch back to brush. And honestly, I just need to just add some shadow behind the whole thing. Great. Maybe a little bit more shadow on the top. A little bit on the top. Masterpiece. Cool. And a little shadowing underneath. Oh yeah. Looking good, eh? Great. And now we can do this. Wow. So now we should be able to move this anywhere and the shadow will follow. Okay. Now we're gonna need computer stuff. So let's get the tower that he's gonna drag around. Pixel art style computer tower. We'll make it black. With no background and no wires. I'm gonna make sure there's no wires because he's just gonna move the computer tower and whatever. We can just make believe that he connected up the wires. Now, one thing I just thought about is there's gonna be times in the game where I'm gonna need him to sit in chairs. So we might have to come up with a little bit of that. Hey, Beto, what up, man? Welcome back. It's been a while. How you doing? What? I mean, that's kind of complex. That definitely has a background. Let's try again. How's it going? Just working on the new Thyrus Graham's office that he's going to be dragging stuff around in. We have gotten to the point where we are now in Thyrus and Graham has to organize his office. So we're trying to do it with some better looking graphics than the demo had. Man, I got so used to dragging those items around. It's really funny to like rebuild it now. Here we go. That's good. I like that one. I choose you. Yeah, it doesn't need a bunch of RBG. I'm going to do a couple. I always like to do a couple variations just in case something else pops up better. Alright. That looks like it's the small variation. Not bad. Still a lot of buttons on there that really don't mean anything. Looks almost like it has a TV on it. I think I like the original. Alright, fuck it. You are mine. I choose you to be my new computer. Alright. And it does not need to be that big. In fact, that's pretty good. That's a good size. Needs to be bigger than your average computer, but definitely not impossible to move. Cool. Okay, and that's gonna go like right on the side of your desk here. Let's go ahead and add some shadowing under it. Alright. try again. Oh, shit. Alright. Good, good, good. Let's change this to pencil real quick. I don't know why this is all like jankified. There you go. That's better. Cool. I like it. That looks great. Fits right in. Okay. So now that we have his computer. Green computer. And then this is his bookshelf. Green bookshelf. I'm just labeling all these because I need to export these as separate items and turn them into items in the game. Cool. So now that that's in place, which I guess that kind of looks a little better right there. I need the apparatus for his transportation device. Now this is going to be a little bit more custom, so I'm going to try to get something close. Based off of what I do in the book, it basically looks like a microphone stand. So I'm going to do pixel art style microphone stand with a diamond shape metallic device at the end. Let's see how it handles that, because it's not like something that exists, but I might be able to manipulate it into what I need. So it's probably going to end up being too long at the wrong angle, something like that, but okay. So it's already just doing a straight up microphone, so I don't want to do that. Ooh, this one even got the color already though. Hello. This actually might work. Okay, I think I can work with this. Yeah, I think I can work with this. Because this is his transportation device that he's working on. It starts detached from him. He makes a watch holster for it. But it starts detached where he can basically, you know, connect it to his computer and he's programming it from his computer. Very cool, very cool. Ooh, I kind of like the wire. It's not bad. The wire's not a bad touch, but I feel like I can draw that if I really wanted it. Ooh, yeah. These are getting pretty good. That might even be good. Okay. And the original. I like the original. Because it's supposed to be like a sapphire gem at the center of his device. So this actually might work. And I could probably use this as sort of the design for what we're going to be attaching in the game too. So let's do this. I'm going to do a little bit of tinkering on it. The pole needs to be longer. I want it to kind of be exposed to the desk too. Well, let's see what we can do here. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. And we want to put this behind the desk. So we will do that. Cool. So it needs to be something like that big. Well, okay. Maybe this isn't such a bad size then for it. Let's remove the background. Okay. I think this is, oh shit, pretty good. Now, it doesn't make a lot of sense out of context, but I think what we need to do, we need the computer on top of the desk. Maybe we'll actually put this behind here. because it'll be like connected to the computer. So we can put it like here. Yeah, either there or, oh, God damn it. I keep grabbing the background. There or over here. But I think I like it over here better. Let's do some shadowing real quick. Switch this back. Let's go a little tighter. Yeah, and then do something like, I don't know. Comes out a little bit here. Let's go a little bit smaller. I don't really know if that's how shadows work. Let's just leave it like that. Okay. And we'll do that. And this is the blade device. And it'd be good to make this glowing, actually. Make it have like a GIF that makes it glow. So I'll probably edit that separately. And then, so now we just need computers to put on the desk. So I'm gonna need a keyboard. I'm gonna need a big monitor. So that'll go here. And I can actually probably do those as separate items, which should be good. I just have to make sure I make it able to overlap. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah, I definitely want to put things on the tables too. Maybe I'll make that part of it. Now that I think about it, maybe I should make the desks static. And then you drag things onto the desks. Like you know, so maybe the only movable items are like the bookshelf, the computer tower, this device. We'll do a computer monitor and keyboard over here. And then maybe we'll make some more devices and tools to put on these tables. Yeah, I like that idea better. So I can leave these desks. I'll export these in the bookshelf. So we need computer, monitor, and keyboard. Pixel art style, computer, keyboard, and monitor. Right. No background. Something like that. And we'll see if we can find a way to make it look good. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to draw the damn computer again. And I'd prefer not to do that. Ooh. Wrong angle. Right idea. This one's actually pretty good. I also don't need it to be rainbow. Doop 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 doop. Let's try again, but make sure it's isometric perspective. Isometric. Is it isometric or isomorphic? Shit. Isometric. Nope. Isomorphic. Isomorphic. I always get those mixed up. Perspective. Good. I need to make this. I don't know why it keeps going for like super old computers. Let's try this again. Let's do Pixar style, new or modern computer keyboard and monitor. That one right there is not too bad. This one here on the top left, I can definitely obviously change the what's on the screen. So I might be able to get away from actually might be able to handle both of these. It wouldn't be unheard of for him to have, yeah, I love how I say modern and it goes like super old. Oh yeah, super modern, bro. Oh my god, horrifying. I like a modern means holographic, but the fucking case is like 1,000,000 years old. Very cool. You know, I think I can work with number 2. Let's just get a couple variations to see if anything cooler comes up. And then we'll just switch the screen to like code. Alright, what do we got? Hey! What up, Sama? Modern dino. Yeah, this all looks the same. Pretty much damn the same. Hey, this one has a mouse in it. But the computer got older. Why? Why? Let's see, compared to the first one, I think actually this one's the best. Number 3 here. Yep. Yep. Can we get stream avatars? I forgot to try again. Yeah, we did it. Stream avatars. You need a base plate for 3D? Base plate? What does that mean? What is this base plate you speak of? I know not. Damn it. So it shows, but it's not working. Making 2D, 3D for Blender. Oh. Cool. Alright, let's download this and make it better. There we go. Now we got some stream avatars going. Okay. Welcome to the Photoshop machine. Alright, I think scale wise, these are going to be pretty small. Definitely need these to go on top. Something like that. Maybe a little bigger. I want this to take up basically the whole desk, so. That's probably pretty good. Let's see if they can get rid of the background without screwing up. Hey, that did pretty well. Good. I do definitely want to clean it up a bit. It needs to be a little bit cleaner. There we go. Let's make this even skinnier of a monitor. We are bringing this to the future. There we go. Much better. I can clean this up a little bit. Oh shit. Too well. That works. That works. Cool. I think this one's actually pretty good. Great. Now let's make the screens make sense. And then we'll add some shadowing. Alright, let's do a new one. We're gonna start black. Let's make it a little bit lighter than black. Something like that. And then let's add a bunch of code. In fact, we'll take code directly from my computer and we'll put it into here. We'll do JavaScript. Why not? It's probably too much. Let's do like starting from here, something like that. Ooh, better yet, why don't we do this? Why don't we actually take code from the screen, screenshot it. Cool. And we'll throw that in there. Do, 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 do. Code! What is this guy? What this guy doesn't know that I'm remaking his game maps without him knowing in Blender. Ooh. Game maps in 3D. You're slowly making a an Escape to Orbem game in 3D. I like it. Actual code from the game. Let's go. Alright, you have been skewed. There you go, that looks pretty good, huh? It looks like real code on the screen. I like it. I think I can, yeah, delete that. Nice. Let's do different style code on the other one. Maybe for this one we'll do, can we get some graph readings? How do I look at this? How come it's not? Oh. Take forever, dude. How long is this gonna take? The more I see this, the more I want it to be part of the other screen. But it's gonna take forever for that to fucking load, huh? Oh my god, it's taking forever. You think making 3D making is easier for me? It's mostly 2D that gets me. That makes sense. Making things look good in 2D, you know, or making things look 3D in 2D is pretty hard. That's why I try not to do my own pixel art as much as possible. But sometimes you gotta intervene, you know? Nothing you can do about it. Alright. I think this might be enough. I know this isn't gonna really translate well when it gets really small anyways. So let's just steal this. And we'll leave this running on the background in case it doesn't look good. Hopefully the colors translate well. Yeah. Something like that. Looks pretty good. I think it needs to go out like 1 pixel more. Yeah, there you go. Alright, now we have screens. 2G look 3D. It's just 2D with more pixels, yeah. Pretty much. Alright, cool. Now the way to make these look really pixely is sharpen. There you go. Now that's pixely. Same here. We'll go filter. Unsharpen mask. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. And all we have to do is chill out on the lightness to make it look more realistic. Something like that. What about you? Yeah, something like that. Alright, cool. So, now we have the computers that are hanging off of my desk. Pop. I need these to all be together. Hold on. There we go. You are now 1. Okay, they are still too big though, so let's... Oh shit. Let's make these more like that. Maybe a little smaller. Yeah, it's that other one on the side that needs to chill out. Okay. Good. Good. And now this will actually be part of the stuff you put together. So we'll have this off in the corner and we'll make him drag it over here. So let's add a little bit of shadowing to the bottoms and then we can move on. Yeah, it definitely looks better with more, but it doesn't look that bad. Maybe we'll use this for a different screen. There we go. Let's do some shadowing. Shadow. Shadowing. Shadowing. Yeah, more like that. Cool. And then we'll add that. This is Graham's computers. Or I guess we can say monitors. Cool. So now when he drags this around, it'll have shadows on it. Alright. When I was streaming, someone asked to do profile art for me and banner art, but I don't really know much about Twitch. Is my banner that bad? No, I don't know. I haven't seen your banner. Could be fucking horrible. Yeah. When I first started, I got bombarded with people coming and be like, hey, I'm a Twitch, expert or whatever. Let me help you build your site out, build your page out, whatever. And it's honestly, it's not a bad business model. Like hitting up noobs and like being like, hey, if you really wanna, up your fucking follower game so you can become partner, X, Y, and Z, my services. A lot of people take them up on it too. So no guarantees, obviously, it's gonna do anything. I was like, I'll just do it myself. I'm cool. Don't worry about it. I just said I'm not ready yet. How about that? Okay. Next up, we need stuff to put on the other tables. So I'm thinking more tech shit. And then over here we'll put a bunch of tools. Like engineering gear. I can draw. Terrible. I mean, yeah. That's good. It's not good for you. Oh, okay. What else do we need? What else do we need? Okay, let's start with the tools because I know at least I'm going to be doing that. Pixel art style set of engine computer engineering tools, no background. Let's see what that gives us. I might need to specify like tabletop. You want access to Midjourney? This is not what I had in mind. This is just like trash. I need tools. Ooh, yeah. We need one of these arms. Any one of those. Pixel art style, articulating, computer controlled. What do you call those? Arms. What do you call those like little, I don't know. Computer arms. You know, the arms you can control with computer. I can't think of the word. Yeah, like this. There we go. Huh? You know, like those fucking... these arms that you can program to do things. Hey, these are great. That one's awesome. But I think I'm gonna use, like... maybe one of these pink ones, actually. Robotic... I guess it's a robotic arm, right? Yeah, you're not wrong. Whatever. Robotic arm. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, I'll put one of these robotic arms in there too. That's not a bad thing to have when you're a mechanical engineer or a computer engineer or technologist, as he is, as his title suggests. And we'll put these on top of everything. Cool. Great. You must use Google. If you don't know, nobody knows, is what I know. Oh yeah, it'd be cool to have one of these arms over here on this table. I mean, it might be more useful on this table, but whatever. Maybe we need it for something over here. Something like that size. Da 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 da. Bap. Oh. Bop. Bop. Okay, so now he has a robotic arm over here. That'll also be another good one. Let's put a little bit of a shadowing under here. Very nice. Very nice. Perfect. Pink. It's good. It's a flex key. Speaking of pink, I don't offer these in pink, but get flex keys today. Wow, wow, wow. I do offer it in red, purple, yellow. Nope. Red, purple, orange, green, black, blue, white, fluorescent green. Yeah. I should put a big flex key in here too. What am I thinking? I should have some ads. Okay, perfect. So this is robotic arm. Green robot arm. And in fact, I can probably move this over here and we can have it like working on some circuitry or something. Let's see if we can combine it. Doop, 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 doop. Let's see. Can I steal something from over here? It's the wrong angle. Maybe we can steal some from over here. Yeah, because we have some random shit. How about... yeah, some of these little doodads. Or maybe some of this little doodad. Doodads. I think number 1. I want your doodads, number 1. Why, I never. Give me your doodads. The flex key ad appear only once every 3 minutes in the corner of the floor. Yeah, that'd be good. Silly. Okay, so we're gonna steal some of these doodads. And then maybe I'll have like a tool chest that I'll put on the other table. And this is good. This means I don't have to like come up with some weird shit to for the drag destination. I can use the tables as the drag destinations. Ooh. You are gonna have more adornments than you could ever imagine. Alright, this will be good. Do it like that. Let's rasterize and get rid of some of it. I'm thinking we can get rid of most of this. Something like this shit is all I want. I mean, maybe this one too. I actually don't know if this is connected, so let's save that too. And now let's get rid of the background. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that wasn't connected. So I think we can get away with something like that. And then let's get rid of, oh shit. Let's get rid of this. I mean this. You're gone. And let's get rid of this. You're gone. Cool. And yeah, I guess that's good. Let's move the robotic arm over a little bit more. Cool. And now this table has a bunch of shit on it. Wait, does it cost money to generate those images? Midjourney does cost money, yeah. Not like every image you do. You get like a certain amount that you can do every month with your monthly fee that you pay. It do cost some money. Alright, let's add some shading to these. But I use it fairly often. It's pretty, you know, it's definitely a useful tool, especially with the video generation stuff that it has. That's, you know, that's gonna be worth its weight in gold when it comes to all the animations that I'm saving my time on. Let's actually add some sharpening to these. It's too much. But like, yeah. Yeah, these needed to be a little bit crisper. Okay. Boom. And I think I'm going to make all of these at the same time. I don't want to... maybe not. Maybe I'll separate them. That's fine. You rather make your own and feed it my drawings. You rather make your own and feed it my drawings. Bad drawings. Bot edition. I should, though, it be completely free, but not for everyone. I don't want it hunting my desktop. Yeah, right. For sure. This is MISC devices. Sure. I definitely feel like we have room for another big piece of equipment. I think I want to have like a couple big computer towers. Not like this, like a desktop computer tower, but more like, in fact, I want to move these over. More like servers. I'm gonna get a couple big servers. How about that? That'll be cool. So that desk is done. This one's gonna be full of tools. So let's get a toolbox going. Pixel art style toolbox. Full of computer engineering tools. Why buy a thing if I can make the thing? Yeah, definitely. I agree. I try to make my own shit all the time. I do a lot of practical printing too. Sama. Oh, I should have said no background, but this is pretty close. Yeah, and if I flip it the other way, then it should match that table pretty well. This is great. This is pretty much what I wanted. Which images? The ones I've been making? Yeah, sure. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, where is it? Art. Upload. I don't know how many I can do actually. Go. There you go. That looks pretty good. Ooh, I like this one. It's got a bunch of good tools. But this is simpler to carry around. We'll just do this one, it's fine. Alright, I think this is gonna be the last one before I cut out. I need to get some sleep. But when we return on our very special Friday stream, I will go ahead and finish. I'll do a couple server towers, and then we'll export the things that we're going to drag, and we'll start building out the drag logic again, or start using the drag logic. That's too big. Let's do something like that, maybe. Cool. Let's flip it. Actually, let's remove the background. Yeah, I was worried about that. Alright. I lost some of it. Let's go ahead and rasterize this. And we'll cut it out ourselves real quick. I'm pretty fast with the trackpad, so should be able to get this cut out in record time. It won't be like perfect, but it'll be good enough for how small it is. Yeah, you definitely don't want these items to be too small, because then the drag is going to be hard to do. Like, I'll be able to drag it, but, you know, you're already pretty small, so I can imagine this being pretty hard to do otherwise. Now, the real thing is trying to think of how to handle the drag destination logic. Before, what I did was I gave you like a really obvious indicator. Like, this is where the item goes, and you have to get like really close for it to trigger that you did it correctly. But now I'm starting to think maybe I can create GIFs of the outline of these items and then just have it kind of little glowing indicators where I want them to go. That would be kind of cool. So I think I'm going to try doing that instead of just having like a static outline of what I want. Alright. That'll do, pig. And now let's go ahead and flip these. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now it's looking usable. Let's add some... Obviously it's facing an unusable direction, but it's fine. Maybe we'll move the desk so you can walk in front of it or something. Nah, that's kind of stupid. You know what? Let's just flip this desk. I guess it is kind of dumb. I don't mind where it is, but it doesn't work with the isometric. So let's like put this in the corner here. And then let's put this, let's flip this back over. There we go. Now it's kind of usable. We can call this Graham Tools. Let's add a little bit of shadowing and then we'll call it a day. Come on, dude. Shadow, 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 shadow. There we go. And I actually want to add a little bit of sharpening. Cool. Looks great. Alright. Graham's new office is looking pretty good. The toolbox. Yeah. I think I was looking pretty good. Great. And with that, let's thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Dak Dude, thanks for jumping on, my friend. And Harlow, always a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Glad to see you. Sama, always a pleasure, my friend. I even hit you up in Discord just in case you forgot. I'm glad you came by for a bit. And yeah, Ron hung out for a bit too. Thanks so much, man. Hope you enjoyed yourself here. Beto, thanks for coming by to say hi, my friend. Always glad to see your username pop up on screen. And yeah, we will continue our journey tomorrow. We will get this room done and we'll get some items dragging around. We'll have things to put on desks. We'll have chairs to move. We'll have computers to move, device to move, and the bookshelf. And then we'll add 2 more servers on the walls there. And, you know, I think that will fill out this room nicely. We don't have to do too much else. And I will bid you all farewell. Goodbye. Goodbye.